Carrying Nayuta, Mantra tears across the ground.
Oh, foolish. So foolish. To falter in that instant? To be swayed by petty attachments ere a grand undertaking.
I also wonder about these orbs around her, if they, like, actually mean anything, or if it's just, like, circuitry. Because it just gives me the impression of circuitry, that does.
All these years hast been lived in vain.
From afar, she watches the Raptures attacking Eden, and the flashes and explosions that repel them. Nayuta lowers her head.
I offer my deepest apologies, everyone.
Mantra keeps running. As the landscape whips past in a rapid blur, Nayuta catches a glimpse of red streaking past her. She twists around and peers behind, but sees nothing. Mantra continues its relentless run. Still, the red continues to flicker persistently on the edge of her vision. Then she spots a figure in the far distance, waving at her. Without hesitation, Nayuta brings Mantra to a stop.
Young Lady Mirror?
Young Lady Mirror. So you have met her before, Nayuta. Okay.
It's been a while, Nayuta.
Her voice is... It's like a hologram, almost? Or like...
Methinks there lieth some purpose in thy appearing afore me at this most particular juncture.
That's correct. Rose, will you bring her here?
All right, all right.
Rose appears from the bush, carrying Marion on her back. She lays Marion on the ground.
Young Lady... Marion?
But it's so intriguing. How did Rose survive? Which is what I'm hoping will come to at some point with the sun. Because, like, literally, Scarlet did pierce her core. And I do recall that what you said now. Yeah, I remember that being a case. It was like they were given an ultimatum from the government, weren't they? Because they were too costly in maintenance and stuff. It's like everyone has to die or only one survives. Which is, like, the better one of them. Because they're an experimental unit, if I recall. And it's like, well, whichever one survives becomes part of the goddess squad, I think it was. Which, yeah, they wanted it to be Rose, who was stronger than Scarlet, but Scarlet, she wanted her sister to live, if I remember Rose did. So she did play the villain so that Scarlet would kill her.
What brings her hither, in thy company? She was at the Crown Kingdom.
At the end of the day, I could literally just unlock the thing and go to the last part in the event, and then we'll find out.
And how came these injuries about?
She was betrayed.
Or the second to last. I can't remember the exact bit.
By Indivilia and Chatterbox.
Young Lady Marion? Nay, I cannot fathom thy meaning. Betrayed, thou sayest? Those twain did assail the Crown Kingdom from the outset. Verily, it cannot be.
As expected of a bystander, you seem to catch on quickly.
I was never expecting some form of red shoes to come back. But obviously it did show her in the thing, but still it's like... But she's referred to as Mirror?
Has young Lady Marion truly become the queen?
Like, maybe this is the leftover sort of, like... conscience of red shoes before she went into the deep end?
Yes. She has awakened. The Queen Gene has been activated. Because of the battle in the Crown Kingdom, Marion awakened the Queen Gene. With Indivilia and Chatterbox under her command, she sensed the original queen and came here. Utterly reckless, but it shows she is fully aware of her role as the queen. She must have come to absorb and integrate the original queen's genes.
I mean, mirror also kind of makes me think of, like, with Cinderella as well. Because it was, like, a mirror. But I'm sure we'll find out.
Judging by her current state, that probably wasn't the wisest decision. Nevertheless, her intentions are admirable, don't you think?
Doth she yet live?
Of course. She's only just awakened the Queen Jean, but she's still a heretic. She's badly beaten and recovering slowly, but she's not dead. Take her. Take her with you and protect her. Just so you know, it seems Marion wants to keep the fact that she's the queen a secret. So please, don't go telling anyone once you get to Eden.
I shall bear that in mind.
Is there any other news?
Verily, I recall the Maleficent Beast Quartet is creating a queen.
Oh, you mean the 4 beasts? That's fine. There's no way something like that could be made so easily. A queen isn't something you can create with such childish play.
Yeah, but I think they might be successful because of the double core and the commander's essence. Which probably does contain the Queen Jean.
Then comes the awakening of the great hero's gene? Might it be that it hath responded to young Lady Marion?
Yep. Here's the first NIKKE we ever had with us too. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Pray, hast thou any inkling of young Lady Marion's awakening unto queenhood?
I'd like to hear your thoughts first, Nayuta.
The queen beyond the heavens hath been absent for too long, so the raptures upon earth sought a new queen.
You know what, the more I look at Nayuta, the more I actually believe the whole, she might very well be the sister prototype of Lilywise, because if you actually cut her hair, she would look very much like Lilywise.
The Queen Jean manifested within both raptures and heretics, thereby bestowing upon them the right to queenship. Yet the Gene Reaper could not remain idle whilst this came to pass. Whether she sensed or perchance heard the Queen Jean's emergence, none can say.
But she can't be her sister, she's not British.
Be that as it may, the Gene Reaper hath, unto this day, annihilated all who exhibited the Queen Jean. If young Lady Marion likewise manifested this Queen Jean, the Gene Reaper would ne'er have remained idle.
Like, the fact that she's got the title Gene Reaper, obviously, like I've said before, it does indicate that there has been others that have manifested the Queen Jean.
Since you've deduced that far, the answer should be obvious, don't you think?
The Queen Jean hath evolved.
I would not be surprised if in Story 2, potentially, we see Cinderella transform, because she has stated she can, but she doesn't do it because it's not beautiful. But she's known as Mirror here for some reason, Crisis.
That's correct. To survive the crazed Gene Reaper, it evolved to manifest itself in secret. That shows how desperately the surface longed for a queen. And yet, the original queen is descending from the sky. Things are getting quite interesting.
But her voice is distorted like it's a projection or a hologram or something like that. But you know what's even more of a surprise, Crisis? Rose is here!
Thou findest all this interesting, verily?
Of course. The sacrificial lamb for the coronation is coming down of her own accord. Isn't this delightful?
The sacrificial lamb for the coronation is coming down of her own accord?
Nayuta, take good care of Marion until the day of the coronation.
What do you mean, the coronation? The coronation for Marion to be the new queen? I guess that would make sense.
Verily, I shall.
Because at the end of the day, Marion is... We would ideally want Marion more to be the queen than the queen that wants to destroy everybody. Because Marion doesn't want to kill everybody.
Then we'll continue observing from a distance.
I wonder if you're part of Deep this mirror.
Might thou consider offering thy assistance?
Don't make me laugh.
A lot of that would make sense then.
I want to be both a bystander and someone who intervenes at the decisive moment. Just like right now. Let's go, Rose.
Where are we going?
To the place with the best view of everything that's happening.
I understand, young Lady Mirror, but can Sword Warden aid us in the least? Thy agility doth far surpass the ordinary, and thou wouldst prove of great assistance.
No. If I step in, Scarlet will only be miserable.
But does Scarlet... No, Scarlet does know who she is. She does still remember her sister. Because obviously, I think she had a bit of a mind switch, but she still obviously remembered. Like, hell, the hair is still bloody. Or dirty, at least.
She doesn't seem particularly happy right now, either.
And it does look like part of her has been stitched back together as well.
At least, relatively speaking.
Like on her leg and her left arm.
If she sees me, she'll certainly be far worse off than she is now.
She's not ready to, like, meet you back again. Meet you again, sorry.
That's why I don't want to. I have a question.
I have many questions.
Oh my, you have a question? That's quite unlike you.
Now that the Queen has come into play, I can't just let it go.
Fine. I'll answer as best I can.
What is this coronation you speak of?
Good, thank you.
It's when one puts on the crown.
So what you're saying is, you're helping Marion become the Queen?
That's right.
Why?
Very good question.
Given the gravity of what we're discussing, could you put a bit more thought into your questions?
Why?
Yes.
What I meant was for you to add your own deductions, piece the situation together, and ask questions as you do so.
Are all these things related to Scarlet?
Probably not, I think.
Then it's fine. I'm not interested.
She's very much, I believe, probably still a syscon.
Listen carefully, Rose.
So eager to speak.
Like, it's
aren't
nothing to do
you?
with Scarlet. Don't get him.
Because I'm tired of this, and I'm disappointed.
Disappointed in the Queen?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got to remember as well, that body right now is a mass-produced unit's body. Because remember, Scarlet Black Shadow's body was also a mass-produced unit. And then she was given a Grimm's model when she joined the Goddess's squad.
Yes.
Actually, did she even get a Grimm's model body? I don't recall. It might still be a mass-produced unit.
Well, I understand she drifted through space for over a century because of an accident.
It wasn't an accident.
I understand her brain was failing, and she needed a new one.
Because I'm tired of this and I'm disappointed. Disappointed in the Queen. Interesting.
Unfortunate, certainly. Unexpected, perhaps. But you see, since then, the Queen has become a coward. She could have corrected her orbit and descended to the surface right away. But she didn't. Why? Because she was afraid. What if Cinderella is still alive?
She was actually scared of Cinderella.
What if there's something stronger than Cinderella? Those fears stopped her from acting. As for the veil over her eyes, she could have torn it away if she truly wanted to. But she didn't. Why? Because she was afraid. What if I'm attacked while weakened after lifting the veil?
I do think more and more that this mirror individual is a member of Deep.
That fear left her frozen.
And from my understanding of the members of Deep anyway, is that they seem to want, for some reason, to keep some sort of war going between the Raptures and humanity.
Even with her vision blocked, she could have descended to the surface.
Maybe it's to keep the humans in check, I don't know.
Just adjusting her orbit would have been enough. But she didn't. Why? Because she was afraid. What if I fall because I can't see? What if I land among them?
Who are they?
Old tales.
Oh, never mind that. Anyway, she didn't come down to the surface because she was scared.
Interesting. Probably the Goddess Squad as well as also Old Tales.
It was like that back then, and it's still the same now. She could come down this very instant and turn the tables, but instead, she just watches from way up above. Why? Because she's a coward. What if Eden's spear is fired again? What if there's more than one?
Cinderella gave her, like, serious trauma.
Because of Cinderella, the queen lost her nerve. That fear left the surface with no queen for far too long. The Raptures and heretics started to run rampant. I worked tirelessly to restore order.
Cleaning up after others is honestly the worst.
You're telling me. After spending far too much time doing that, I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I took it upon myself to make a queen.
Okay.
Then, I tried a little of this and that. Fortunately, a queen came into being. That's why I want to make Marion the queen, no matter what it takes.
So she tried to make her own one, and it didn't happen.
And you don't want to be the queen yourself?
As if. For starters, I'm nothing but a data-based life form with no corporeal body.
I did wonder.
This form is just a mimic of the person whose personality data I'm based on. Honestly, that's just an excuse.
So she is just like a hologram that's based off of Red Shoes.
The truth is, I want someone I can control to be the queen. So I can watch from the sidelines while still intervening at crucial moments.
In other words, you want a puppet.
That's kind of different to the Red Shoes that we encountered in Old Tales to a degree, but that doesn't mean that it's not obviously the same goal she was going for. Because she was like trying to obviously make with humanity and Raptures working together or in harmony. It's like, we'll corrupt everybody, we'll make everybody into Raptures.
That's right.
She might have gone a little bit too crazy.
Like me?
You want a puppet like me?
Don't put yourself down like that. The reason why I revived you is very obvious.
So she did revive. I was right on that.
You can cut down Raptures, human imposters, and humans alike. You are, quite literally, my bodyguard and my sword.
Isn't that what you'd call a puppet?
I prefer the term proxy. Do you know the one thing I learned from my base personality data? Never lose your patience, and never take matters into your own hands at critical moments. If someone else had handled it from the start, there would have been no risk at all.
who's the coward.
She's on about the bit where basically she was like, you know, got taken out by Cinderella.
I'm not like that coward up there. I don't just tremble in fear. Instead, I prepare for what comes next.
So Red Shoes is still kind of a villain. But she's probably like, this version Mirror is probably the only true neutral, I guess?
Isn't that far more forward thinking?
That's the way I interpret it.
Supplies are here. Oh, thank you. Place them there.
I mean, she's not good or evil. Of course. Yeah.
How about the bread and meat?
She needs the food.
Wide. Here it comes.
Oh, delicious.
Do you have enough ingredients? I'm fine for now. Do bring some next time, if you please. They're in my room. It's the second one from the bottom in the biggest box, right? I'll grab it next time.
I mean, I'm not gonna like look into it too much and say, oh no, well, Naruto hasn't deemed them, you know, a threat, so they haven't taken them out. They probably wouldn't be able to with Rose as a bodyguard anyway.
How did you know that? Don't you remember? I'm a spy.
Yeah.
Anywho, I'm off. Take care.
Thanks, Plappy Pappy. Aran absentmindedly watches Pappy run off, laden with supplies.
If you have coolant, hand it over.
Snow White, that's not for consumption.
It's to keep me from overheating. I'm not going to consume it.
Oh, sorry.
She might, though.
It hardly seems to be decreasing.
Yeah, they keep coming endlessly.
Aran swings her scythe. A black mist spreads out, visibly slowing the raptures.
Guess we'll need one hell of a big shot to turn this around, huh?
And yet we never actually see her use her scythe. She's always using her sniper rifle. Snow White's 7 dwarves spew fire, and the raptures are swept away.
Do we have any way to handle this?
Doesn't seem like there's anything right now.
Then all we can do is hold them off until someone finds a solution.
This explains actually now why the Rapture Queen wants Lily Weiss's body. She was the strongest NIKKE. She wants Lily Weiss's body and head so that she doesn't have to fear. Because she's powerful.
All right. Let's give it our all, shall we?
I just figured it's because she had Lily
Supplies
Weiss's
are
head, she
here.
wanted her body.
Bring the energy packs over here.
Where's Scarlet?
Over there.
You want it for different reasons, Crisis. Pappy looks towards where Isabel is pointing. Scarlet swings her sword like she's dancing at the center of the Rapture Horde.
She's still out there. Isn't she gonna get some supplies?
She already came back twice. Each time, she had a drink and went back out.
So alcohol is basically her fuel.
Yes,
I suppose so.
this has been established a long time ago.
Oh, hold still. I've got this.
Pappy lifts the energy back and ejects it into Isabel's feather.
Tired?
A whetstone?
I am.
Sure, so as far as I'm aware as well, if I recall, Scarlet actually uses her sister's sword that she took as her weapon and never unsheaths her own sword now. It's either that or the other way around. I'm pretty sure it is the latter where I mentioned originally, where she uses her sister's sword over her own one.
You've got this.
What's come over you?
Nothing much. Just doing my thing. As you know, combat isn't my specialty. So I'll run supplies until my feet are sore, or do whatever grunt work Cecil gives me.
You could always run away.
You want me to cross that sea of raptures? Don't be ridiculous. I'm no pilgrim.
There is a route. You can see it too, can't you?
Pappy has come to actually like these people, okay? These other Nikes. Don't want to leave them.
Aren't you running away?
If I manage to see the Queen, I could get fast-tracked for promotion, right? Aiden, a pilgrim, and the Queen. That's gotta be worth a triple rank jump, don't you think?
Got about promotion, man.
I suppose so. How's Eden doing?
I like to imagine at this point Isabel is looking at a picture of Darling and just kissing it every now and then.
They say Eden's spear will be ready in about 2 hours.
2 hours.
That should be doable, right? Since you're all nut jobs anyway.
Of course.
All right, recharge complete.
Pappy smacks Isabel hard on the butt. Based.
All right, let's get moving. Did that hurt?
Next time, give me a heads up.
Should be only Darling is allowed to do that. Isabel shoots up into the sky in an instant. Heading towards the battlefield, she tears through the sky. That ass slap was the best. Scarlet lands in front of Pappy.
Since Lady Isabel hath come, I'll bide me here a spell and take mine ease.
Do you need supplies?
Pray, pour me a drink.
Here, I've warmed it up for you. Something wrong?
To sip warm spirits in the midst of battle, 'tis indeed a rare luxury. I shall partake most gratefully, Lady Papillon.
Take your time. I'll head to my next post.
Thou hadst a rough time.
Scarlet absent-mindedly watches Pappy run off, laden with supplies.
Well then, let us take up our sport anew.
Scarlet sets her cup down, adjusts her grip on her sword, and charges at the raptures. Banzai, tally-ho!
Supplies! Why are you all the way up here?
We never know when the Queen might fire her beam.
Of course we'll block it.
You two are going to block that? That thing's huge. How's that even possible?
At the very least, we should be able to protect Eden's spear. Well, that is if we actually manage to block it.
I know, right?
What's the matter? Losing your nerve? All that high and mighty preaching and now you're scared?
I'm always scared.
Pathetic.
Pappy peeks over the railing, looking down. The height makes her dizzy. Below, a swarm of raptures gathers.
Can your attacks even reach them from here?
Barely. We're mainly targeting the aerial type ones flying this way, but even that's... well...
A swarm of aerial-type raptures suddenly charges at breakneck speed. Isabel deploys her feathers and slices through the horde in a single motion.
She's got them all covered!
Perfect. I guess I'll stay here.
I guess the safest place would be wherever the strongest shield is.
Pappy looks over the railing once more.
So that means the 4 pilgrims are keeping all those raptures down there at bay.
They're really good at what they do.
That's about right.
You guys are absolute lunatics.
Like, Pappy is the secretary, okay?
Hey, over there.
She still has a gun, though. She could use it.
Is something there?
Nayuta's coming. On a camel.
My, you've got such sharp eyes.
A spy's gotta have good eyesight, after all. And behind her... is that Nihilister being carried? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because they said it's like something red. It's like, what is it? Like...
Heretic.
Wait, is this a heretic we haven't seen?
It's Modernia.
Oh, it's Marion. Oh, okay.
Excuse me?
Modernia. She's carrying Modernia.
She says you saw like a red thing behind it, but still.
The outfit's a bit different, but those bandages and that hair color.
Yeah, because she only knows Modernia / Marion as a heretic.
It's definitely Modernia.
What in the world?
Yikes. She's really been put through the ringer. A total mess.
Yeah. I mean, she treasures those bandages.
Who? Marion?
Marion? Oh, you mean Modernia? Yeah, she's a total wreck. At this point, you could almost say she's been minced.
Noah, sorry. I'll be back in a sec.
Uh-huh. Sure.
This is where things are going to go a little bit doolally between Eden and the Pioneers, isn't it?
It's not like I get anxious being alone. Not at all.
I'll stay here. You go quickly.
Okay, thank you.
Rapunzel darts off.
Why are you here if you're no help?
I don't like being alone. It freaks me out.